Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis and Arundel County and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, June 5th, 2024. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. And a big happy 30th birthday to my kiddo in North Carolina. If she's listening, send me a text and I'm going to send another present your way. Ha, what a test. Anyhow, let's get right into the news, shall we? Erica Griswold, Register of Wills for Anne Arundel County, has pleaded guilty to misconduct in office. She admitted to misappropriating a $6,600 cashier's check intended for inheritance tax, which she cashed for personal use. Griswold repaid the money 7 months later following an indictment. Sentencing is scheduled for July 18th, and after sentencing, she should be removed from office, and then her replacement will be selected by the panel of the Orphans Court judges to serve out the remainder of her term. The replacement must be of the same party as Griswold, which was Democrat. Anne Arundel County Public Schools have launched a new app to streamline communications and access information. The app offers features such as grades, assignments, and school notifications, aiming to enhance the engagement between parents, students, public, and the school system. And I played around with it for a bit, and it is pretty comprehensive, and I didn't see any glitches. Did you catch that bonus pod we dropped yesterday? Dan Federica of the band Scythian shared insights into the band's musical journey and the unique fusion of folk and rock that really defines their sound. He talked about their upcoming projects, the importance of connecting with audiences, which you're going to have a chance to do on Friday the 7th at Ram's Head on stage. Really, these guys are one of my faves, and I can guarantee you'll love the show. I do have a pair of tickets, so if you want them, you know the drill. Up this Saturday on the Local Business Spotlight, we're chatting with Ken Gent from the Best Mobile Water Ice. Hey, I am originally from Philly, so I can say water ice. Cut me some slack. All right, for you Marylanders, shaved ice around. Kona Ice. That was a fun one and a delicious one because I got samples. And by now, you know the drill. Please let your friends, neighbors, and colleagues all know about our daily news recap email. It's free. It comes to your email inbox every night at 7 p.m. It's going to keep you up to speed on all the top local news stories of the day, and it is paywall free. Many thanks, as always. All right, let's put this puppy to bed with a quick thank you to you and also to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief, Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, and Hospice of the Chesapeake. So now you just need to hang tight because George Young from DCMD VA Weather is standing by with the only locally forecasted weather report you will find, and Bridget, also known as BeeprBuzz, is here with her Annapolis After Dark, and she must have learned her lesson about being late last week. All that's coming up for you in just a bit, so stick around.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be, so you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMD VA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMD VA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMD VA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Wednesday, June 5th. Temps heated up a bit yesterday across the Annapolis region with tons of sunshine in the skies above Anne Arundel County as some afternoon storms formed in portions of the eastern shore. And while the entire area will likely see clouds and a bit of rain today and tomorrow, the outlook for Friday through Sunday looks great. Expect temps in the low 80s or so today, with a good chance for some showers and storms primarily in the PM hours, with winds around 10 knots out of the south or southeast for the Wednesday night races in Annapolis. ahead of another small but valid chance for some additional rain Thursday, with temps warming into the upper 80s to maybe lower 90s across the region. From there, sunshine will return Friday through Sunday, with highs in the low to mid 80s Friday, followed by upper 70s to lower 80s for most spots in the region, both Saturday and Sunday. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and X for weather updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Is all this talk of inflation making you uneasy? Me too, especially the uncertainty. How bad will it eat into my future purchasing power? Well, don't feel helpless, because solar energy can give you some financial control. By installing and owning your solar system, you can lock out electricity cost inflation by locking in your electricity price for more than 25 years. Many of our inflation-fighting clean energy systems offset 100% of the annual electricity demands. Customers frequently add electric vehicle charging and backup batteries to their solar projects, providing them inexpensive auto fuel and additional energy security for the home. Freeze energy inflation in its tracks by committing to affordable, clean solar energy. Call us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net. But don't wait another minute. Sunshine's a wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
The music scene in Anne Arundel County is popping, and sometimes it's hard to sort through it all. From blues to pop, from funk to ska, BeeprBuzz has it all covered for you in this week's Annapolis After Dark.
Good morning, Annapolis. BeeprBuzz here with your Annapolis After Dark weekend music highlights for Wednesday, June 5th through Sunday, June 9th. Go to the socials for Annapolis Streaming and BeeprBuzz, and also all three websites for the full schedule. We update the Facebook posts and all websites with changes and cancellations, so you know before you go. AnnapolisStreaming.com, AnnapolisMusic.us, and BeeprBuzz.com. Before I get started, I want to mention that the Annapolis Summer Garden Theater will be presenting The Prom this week. It starts on Thursday and will run through Sunday. Tickets are available at summergardentheater.com. Live music for today, Wednesday in downtown Annapolis. Guava Jelly Trio will be playing for dinner under the stars on West Street. Ben Heemstra of Ben and the Bee Band will be at Reynolds Tavern. And Arthur Ricos of Rhythm and Screaming will be at Stan and Joe's on West Street. Around the county tonight, start with happy hour with Miggs Country Music at Twain's Tavern in the Severna Park, Pasadena area. Mixed Business Duo will be at Mother's in Arnold, just down the road. Rich Mascari will be at Galliano in Wall Chapel in the Crofton Gambles area. Eric Scott and Doug Segree are back at Harper's Waterfront Restaurant in Edgewater. Richard Hayward will be at Pirates Cove down in Galesville. And Joey Fitz returns to Langways in the Crofton Gambles area. Under my other things to do listed at the bottom of each day, open mic night up at Firm Brewing returns in the Crofton Gambles area, hosted by Hurricane Kevin. Thursday, get to the point for Dan Haas. In Annapolis, Sparks and McCoy will be at the Graduate Hotel inside the Trophy Room. Alexander Peters will be at Reynolds Tavern. Moon Cherry will be at Dark Horse. And one of my favorite events, Rock the Dock by Annapolis Rotaract, will be in Eastport on the water at the Maritime Museum. This year's Rock the Dock will benefit Pretty Girl Academy, PGA. It's a nonprofit mentoring program that helps girls in 6th through 12th grade discover their full potential. A ticket for this event includes all you can drink, including a crush bar, all you can eat catered by Annapolis Smokehouse, which we all love, freshly shucked oysters, and live music by Loose Ties. Around the county on Thursday, Wendell Live, a Sinatra tribute artist, will be at Galliano's Wall Chapel in the Crofton Gambrels area. Up in the Dina on Thursday, left of center, will be Rockin' Rumor Reel in Pasadena, and Jim Mateo will be at Rumor Meal, also in the Dina. Friday night in Annapolis, start with happy hour with Dana B at Blackwall Hitch. Mike Cure will be at Reynolds Tavern. Brant Austin Dunn will be at Caliente Grill. Noel and Jeff will be downstairs at Middleton Tavern. Moran Tripp will be at Annapolis Smokehouse. And Ryan Keith Band will be at Stan and Joe's on West Street. Around the county on Friday night, Johnny Paulus will be at Waterman's Tavern in Edgewater, and John Lusky will be at the Green Turtle in Edgewater. Up in the Dino on Friday night, Red Betty and the Ruckus will be at Rumor Real in Pasadena. Friday over on the shore. Just in case you hit the shore on Friday night by boat, there is music at the Kentmore Friday night with Joe Hickey. Saturday in Annapolis. Tim Atkinson will be at Great Frogs Winery off of Forest Drive. And Blair Rich Project is back at Dark Horse. This band blew everyone away last time, including myself. A family that really rocks it. You have to check this one out. Also on Saturday night, the Lifters will rock Stan & Joe's on West Street. Around the county on Saturday night, start your day with Heartwood at the Wildberry Farm and Market for their opening day on Saturday in Crownsville. Or start with Acoustic Cafe as they return to the Anne Arundel County Historic Society's Benson Hammond House in Linthicum for their first annual Summer Fest in lieu of their annual Strawberry Festival this Saturday. In Edgewater, Saturday night, there is a big show at the American Legion Post 226, free entry, 3 bands. Rebel Soul, which is a Kid Rock tribute band, will be joined with music by Captain Crunch and Sean Musselman. Also Saturday night around the county, Lauren and Rusty Duo will be at Brine Brew in Severna Park. Doug Segree will be at Pirates Cove down in Galesville. Brendan Lane from Brendan Lane and the Sugar Packets will be at Santa Joe's, also in Galesville. Meerkat Nation will be rockin' Rams Head Roadhouse in Crownsville. Brant Austin Dunn will be up at Blackwall Barn and Lodge up in Gambrels. Mission Radio will be at Perry's in Odenton. Sunday Fun Day. Steve Van Franken and Victoria will be at Stan & Joe's on West Street Sunday night. Around the county, Sean Musselman will be at Mother's in Arnold. Joey Fitz will be at Pirates Cove down in Galesville. And Ryan Keith will be at Santa Joe's, also in Galesville. Over on the shore Sunday, just in case you hit the shore on Sunday by boat, there is music at the Kentmore with Michael Waskey. Remember, these are just the highlights. Find the full schedule of music for all of Annapolis and the surrounding areas on the Annapolis Streaming Facebook event and on the websites AnnapolisStreaming.com, AnnapolisMusic.us, and BeeprBuzz.com, spelled BeeprBuzz. Add the websites to the homepage on your cell phone to make them an app. Then it's just 2 clicks to the music anytime. I'll see you out there.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham, where appointments are not necessary. Mac Medics is an Apple-authorized service provider. Mac Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Mac Medics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Mac Medics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.